Hello guys, Nat Jam Media here, and this is going to be a review of the 007 Ultimate Edition, Season 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We're going to do all 4 of them? Wow, that's pretty ambitious.
Okay, I'll get number 1, you get number 2, I'll get number 3, you get number 4.
Okay. Why don't you hand me all 4 of them down there, since you're right there next to them. Okay. Maybe we should have got these out before the video started.
Yeah.
We probably should have done that. That's all right.
Yeah,
It just adds to the realism of the video.
it makes it more fun, I think.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. We're going to be discussing these.
Yay!
The Ultimate DVD editions of the James Bond movies. These were released before the
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig movies.
Well, these 4 cases.
Well, I don't know about that. These may have been released.
It was after Casino Royale, I think.
They may have been released around about the same time, right before that movie came out.
Yeah, about like 2005, like 1 year before.
No, these came out a little later than that. These came out in
2000.
When did these come out? 2006 maybe.
That's when Casino Royale came out.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, alright. So,
And Nat here has recently watched all the James Bond movies,
except for 1.
except for Skyfall,
Yeah.
which we have not seen yet.
Yeah, we really want to.
But we will not be discussing the Daniel Craig movies in this video because
No.
we're just discussing the original 20.
Not the rebooted version.
Right, this is the original 20 in the original continuity.
Okay, so you have season 1 right here. Basically, it has like a little agent, then it has the same thing you already saw, then the other side of the agent again. And you have these little packet things.
You have one for each movie.
Uh-huh.
They give you like little, the credits and little information about each video.
Uh-huh.
And we should let you know that these boxes are not in chronological order.
No.
Each of the 4 boxes has, like there's a Sean Connery movie in each one.
There's a Roger Moore, definitely.
There's a Roger Moore in each one.
There's a George Lazenby in one.
In one of them. And Pierce Brosnan split up over 4. So
Yeah, it's
each
kind of
box
perfect. It's kind of perfect how Pierce Brosnan did it, because you would have like 1 in each box
Exactly.
set, and it's like, so he doesn't have to have like 2 in one box set, then have like 2 in that box, like Volume 2's box set. Then
Exactly.
you wouldn't have 1 like in 2 and 4.
So each set has, several of the James Bond, each of the James Bond actors in it. So
Yes. Actually, right now, I think I'm watching The Rolls On Us because it's not in here. So I'm watching it.
oh, that's right, it's in the next room. Okay. It's in the next room. So, but it goes in this volume though. Okay.
Yeah.
That's volume 1, right?
Yeah. Wrong one's going. So the first one that we have in here is the man with the gun.
Very cool
Wait,
Roger Moore movie.
Yeah, that was kind of hard to hear. The Man with the Golden Gun, rated PG, 1974, 125 minutes. This movie is awesome.
Yeah, it's Roger Moore's second outing as the character.
Mm-hmm.
And
Some people on YouTube say that this movie is pointless. Like, it's boring and pointless.
it's not pointless at all. It's actually a pretty entertaining movie.
And it's not boring at all.
It's not boring.
Then we have my least favorite, The Living Daylights. It's my least favorite one.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton only made 2 Bond movies, Living Daylights and License to Kill.
I think License to Kill is the better one.
Yeah.
And this
And,
one is rated PG, 131 minutes, and it's in 1987.
Cool.
Basically, all these were made in the 19 except for one, which was Die Another Day.
Yeah, I haven't watched the two Timothy Dalton movies in a long time. So
About
I
like
need,
2 years.
so I need. It's been longer than that actually, I think. So I need to watch them again to refresh my opinion
I
on
mean,
them.
3?
It may be longer than that since I've seen them.
Okay,
Those particular two movies.
then we have Diamonds Are Forever.
Diamonds Are Forever. Sean Connery's return.
Well, his final one.
His final official James Bond movie.
And
This is the movie made after Winter Majesty's Secret Service,
Which
George
was
Lazenby.
we only made one.
Right.
And this one's rated PG, 1971, with 120 minutes. So this movie is exactly 2 hours.
And it's kind of a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's very much a '70s movie, and
Because it is in the 70s.
well, yeah, but it has that style to it, and it has some
Then, last but not least, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Yep.
Which
Rated PG, 1964, which is.
the year I was born, and
And it's also 1 hour and 50 minutes, 110
Goldfinger,
minutes.
considered by many film critics and film experts to be the best of all the James Bond movies.
Yeah, but the rating for them, this is like in second place or third. Because Casino Royale is the best rated one, though.
Right. I think the Daniel Craig movies have caused some people to rethink maybe which is the best Bond movie now or the best Bond.
All of Daniel Craig's movies are in the 7s. Like, there's none of Daniel Craig movies are in the 6s.
And he's referring to the IMDb rating system.
Okay.
But for many years, Goldfinger and Thunderball were my two favorite Bond movies.
Yeah, but you like Thunderball for one other reason.
I like Thunderball
because it's the first widescreen.
It's the first movie in widescreen, and it's just a very cool movie.
Okay, let me, why don't y'all talk to the viewers while I get The World Is Not Enough?
Okay, I'll talk to the viewers here. On that goes to get the fifth disc, the other movie in this set. Well, it's fast. He's back already. You didn't give me enough time to talk to the viewers. I was going to start singing in a minute. They would laugh. They would really like that.
Okay, good thing I hurried.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have The World Is Not Enough, which I basically one of my favorites. This one is rated PG-13, so because it was 1999, 128 minutes.
Pierce Brosnan's third movie.
Yes, his second to last. I'm just gonna put this here.
And Pierce Brosnan, I felt, was a very good James Bond. I felt he had a good take on the character. So I really enjoyed his portrayal of James Bond. The problem with the Pierce Brosnan movies is I didn't feel the scripts were very good for most of them. And they actually kind of went, his first movie, Goldeneye, I feel was his best movie. I actually really enjoyed Goldeneye quite a lot. And then the second movie was Tomorrow Never Dies.
Which was a really good movie.
Not as good as Goldeneye though. And then The World Is, my opinion, absolutely. And then The World Is Not Enough, and then Die Another Day, which is probably my vote of the 20 James Bond of these 20 James Bond movies. Die Another Day is the lowest. I rate that movie the lowest.
Or like you don't like it. Well, you do like it, but you like it the least.
I like it the least of all the Bond movies.
Okay, so we're starting volume 2, and guess what's in the front?
And what is in the front?
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day.
You just talked about it in Die Another Day.
Die Another Day. Just a bad script, bad direction.
Well, you don't have to blame Pierce Brosnan because he didn't come up with the script.
Well, yeah, it's not his fault. He did the best he could with what he was given. So, Like I said, I enjoyed his portrayal of James Bond.
So
but,
this one is rated PG-13. 2002, the only one in the Bond series that was not rebooted. That was in the 2000s. Not rebooted in the 2000s. 127 minutes. 1 minute shorter than The World Is Not Enough, I think. Wait, how long is not enough? The World Is Not Enough is 128. So yeah, 1 minute shorter. Then we have A View to a Kill. These things are so.
Roger Moore's last movie as James Bond. And I should say here that when I was growing up, when I first started watching the James Bond movies, Roger Moore was the first Bond that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, he was always been sort of my James Bond. So I always really enjoyed the Roger Moore movies. Of course, later I went back and saw the Sean Connery movies and got a whole new appreciation for the character and for the movies. And of course, his movies became my favorite. But I am a fan of Roger Moore. I do like. It's a very different take on the character. His James Bond is really different than Sean Connery's, but I still enjoy his movies very much.
Yeah.
This was his last. This is his 7th outing as Bond.
He actually did the most of real movies.
He did the most of all the. He did the most. He did 7 movies, which is the most of any other actor.
Yeah, Sean Connery also did 7, but one of them wasn't an
It's not an official movie, correct?
And it's also in its second to last place. Like his Never Say Never Again was in second to last place of the rating.
Well, on IMDb.
Well, not like for all the James Bond movies, but like if it was in the first 21, since it counts as one on IMDb, it'll be 21.
Oh, okay.
But he was 58, I think, when he did this one.
Yeah, Roger Moore was a little past his prime in this movie.
Yeah, a lot of people said he should have stopped that after Octopussy or at.
And I would have even gone as far as to say he should have stopped after For Your Eyes Only, which is one of my favorite Roger Moore movies, and that would have been a much better way to go out, I think. Octopussy and A View to a Kill are his 2 weakest movies, I think.
Well, he probably wanted to stop at For Your Eyes Only, but Timothy Dalton didn't really want to act for the other 2 or something like that.
Well, it wasn't that. There was, he was just, they kept asking him back, and then.
But I don't think he really wanted to do the Octopussy and A View to a Kill.
I'm not sure if he did or not, but after there was a period of time between his last movie and Timothy Dalton's first movie. There were some legal issues, I think, with MGM at the time, or United Artists, or there were some kind of issues that prevented.
Yeah, but they're 2 years apart. Now, next in season 2, we have one of my favorites. And that's basically Timothy Dalton's second.
License to Kill. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this movie in its entirety, so I need to watch it again.
I didn't do anything with A View to a Kill like I usually just did. It is rated PG. It was made in 1985, and it is 131 minutes. Alright, now let's get on to License to Kill. The first Bond movie to the first Bond movie that was PG-13.
Right, because that rating didn't exist when the Roger Moore movies were made. So
yeah, even though this is his second one and his final. I remember PG-13 existed in 1987 when he did The Living Daylights. It was probably it was made in 1987.
Yeah, I don't remember when that rating actually was invented. So
it was in 1987. I remember.
Was it? Okay.
Okay. And
I'll take your word for it.
And it was rated. It's rated PG-13. It was made in 1989 and it's 133 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Then we have The Spy Who Loved Me.
The best Roger Moore movie, and one of the top.
In your opinion?
in my opinion, the best Roger Moore movie. And
Yeah,
then
but your favorite Roger Moore movie?
my favorite Roger Moore movie is Live and Let Die. But this is between those two, this is the better movie, and this is actually one of the probably top 5 James Bond movies ever made.
And this is the only Roger Moore movie with a 7-star rating on IMDb. The only Roger Moore one.
Yeah, this is a classic movie, and the opening scene with him skiing off the mountain is just a classic.
Remember the thing that he shot out of like the ski thing?
Yeah, it's a classic scene, and it's a classic James Bond movie.
And also the first one with Jaws.
First appearance of Jaws.
I like how on the train, like they were fighting on the train. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay, so this one was rated PG. 1977. So this was on, I think, his 50th birthday when he did it.
I'm not too sure, but that
that's
sounds about
when he
right.
was like 50. So he was born 1927.
Okay.
And then it's 1977. That was 50 years.
Okay.
So. And this one's 126 minutes. Then we have Thunderball, which is Jam's favorite.
Yeah, I think it is. It's a great movie. It's like I said, it's the first James Bond movie in widescreen. It's a huge story. It's just a classic Bond movie.
And I think this is the longest Sean Connery one.
It may be,
It had the longest song, the longest movie, I think.
but it's just a lot of fun. It's a terrific tribute. It's him at the top of his form, I think.
And this one was rated PG. It was 1965, so you were 1 when this movie came out.
That's true.
And
Nat is, in case y'all haven't noticed, Nat's really obsessed with age and when people are born and numbers. He's really into numbers, so he's obsessed with when the movies are made and how long the songs are, that sort of thing. It's
yeah, that's how you have to know stuff.
That's right, and he's
125 minutes. Okay.
he likes using math.
I think season 2 took a little too long since we
We have to speed these up a little bit here.
Yeah, because we were talking about like 3 whole minutes of
Okay, here is
season 3 that has all the
volume 3.
Well, it's
They're not seasons; they're volumes.
Well, it doesn't
Volume.
matter.
Volume
It
3.
doesn't matter. They're almost the same thing.
And this is the box set that has the most really good movies in it.
Actually, all the movies in here are
Really good, yeah.
Yeah. GoldenEye,
The best Pierce Brosnan movie.
in your opinion.
Well, everything's my opinion.
Yeah. Then why don't you say it? Because people.
I don't have to say it's my opinion because it's coming from me. So the people watching it are going to know it's my opinion.
And this was PG-13, 1990.
You'll learn that in when you get older and go to English lit classes. When you write when you write an essay, you never say, "In my opinion," because you're the one writing it. So of course it's your opinion.
Wait, but we can't talk about off subject. This was
Oh.
1995.
I understand.
130 minutes, which is my second favorite Pierce Brosnan movie. I just think it has a cool beginning. It has a cool Ultimate Edition, and you. Then we have For Your Eyes.
For Your Eyes Only.
Very good.
A very good movie.
It has the catchiest Bond tune at the beginning.
It's a very catchy tune.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's the catchiest, but it's a really good Sheena Easton song.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the beginning circle thing.
Oh, the beginning circle thing. But he is
Okay, I'll say gun barrel because that's what it really is.
the opening gun barrel scene. Okay.
It's the catchiest gun barrel.
And this is the only movie where the singer appears in the credits. You actually see Sheena Easton in the credits.
The beginning roll credits.
Right.
And this one's rated PG, 1981, 128 minutes. And we're getting to, I think, the best movie ever.
Live and Let Die, a classic movie. A lot of fun. Not the best James Bond movie, but it is.
Well,
A,
to me, it's the best.
And I know it's your favorite. It's one of my favorites too. I really like this movie. If you're a fan of movies from the 1970s, you've got to watch this movie. It is. It's very much. It's very much a 70s style movie, and
Yeah. It also has like the knife thingy for the eye. It's really cool. See, the eye is instead of knife.
Gotcha. Yeah, very cool.
So this one's rated PG, 1973, 120. What? It's supposed to be 121 minutes.
Well, it
says 122 minutes.
Well, maybe it was 122.
Okay. Then we're coming up to the only movie that George Lazenby made, On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service, a divisive
It had
movie.
It had a
Is it divisive or divisive?
I don't know.
Are they both correct?
I've never heard that word before. How am I supposed to know?
This is a movie that is often debated amongst James Bond fans.
Yeah, some people think this is better than like all the other ones.
Well, some people think it's a really good movie.
Some people think this is the worst.
And some people think it's horrible. I like this movie. I think it was a very good movie. I liked George Lazenby's performance. I like this movie. So.
Yeah, it also had a catchy gun barrel, kind of.
The opening gun barrel scene.
Yeah.
You know.
And I like how he vanishes in the like blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one was rated PG, 1969, and it's the second longest Bond movie, 142 minutes.
It was long.
Yes. Then we have my second favorite Sean Connery movie.
From Russia with Love.
Yep.
Great movie.
Yep.
Great performance by Robert Shaw in this movie as the bad guy. Just a terrific.
Yeah, so this one was rated PG in 1963 and 111 minutes. So not as long as other Bond movies, but sometimes if you've not really seen an hour-long movie, this is going to be long for you.
And the final volume.
With, my favorite Pierce Brosnan one. Yeah.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yep. Now I really like it because of the end scene and like where he's find the bad guy and stuff like that. And I love the motorcycle scene right there that on the cover is so awesome.
That is a very cool scene. There are some good action sequences in this movie.
Mm-hmm. And it has a pretty good rating for PG-13. How do you think of all the action in this one? It's pretty good for PG-13.
Yeah.
And it was made in 1997.
But I'm not sure the rating has anything to do with the actual content, whether it's a good movie or not.
Yeah, and this one is 119 minutes. Just 1 minute short for 2 hours. Just 1 minute short. Then we have, can I get it out? I think so. Octopussy.
Yeah, Roger Moore's
6.
second to last movie.
Or 6.
Next to last movie. Sixth movie. It's
pretty good.
It's an okay movie. It's not.
I like it.
It's all right.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It has its moments.
I like the scene like we're like at the telephone booth, and he's like trying to go there, and he's like, I'm a secret agent and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really funny. So this one's rated PG, 1983, and it was 131 minutes. So, yeah, let's continue on. Okay.
We're in the home stretch here.
Almost, we're in the final 3.
Moonraker, interesting movie.
Some people think this is the worst one too.
Yeah, this movie is doesn't really hold up very well. This movie was James Bond's response. The producers of James Bond, their response to Star Wars. The Star Wars movies were, of course, very popular when this movie came out. So they decided to put James Bond in space.
Only like I think A New Hope was the only one they had the copy of, because I think like The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi were after when this movie came out.
Yeah, so this was their attempt to try to capture that audience, and
Yeah.
not a very good execution.
Yeah.
Story is kind of hard to.
The Bond girl in that movie.
Well, even for a fictional movie, the story is just kind of hard to believe. And
Yeah. This one is PG, 1979, 121 minutes. That's what Live and Let Die should have been on the Ultimate.
But I do remember this is one of the few James Bond movies that I actually saw in the theater when it first came out. So
Is it cool like watching the big Bond
I
like
saw
gun
Moonraker in
barrel?
the theater, and it was
Isn't it like cool watching the gun barrel on the theater screen?
yeah, it was very
Wait,
cool.
wasn't it called like something else back then?
Nat's obsessed with the opening gun barrel scenes, all the
Yes,
movies.
they're
So he has to
awesome.
study them.
Some of them are not that catchy, but like
They look the
I really-
same. They all look the same to me, but
Well, not always. Like
well, there's a couple of the Die Another Day has a different kind of a thing to it, and then the Casino Royale is very different. So
so was Skyfall and Quantum Solace. I've seen the Skyfall gun barrel on YouTube.
oh, okay.
What do you think? You only
Cool.
live twice.
A favorite of mine.
Yeah,
Love the theme song,
that's better.
sung by Nancy Sinatra.
Wait, was Blofeld and Thunderball?
Blofeld was in Thunderball.
Wait, did he have an eye patch in Thunderball?
Well, you didn't really see Blofeld in Thunderball. He was the in Thunderball. Blofeld was number one. He was behind the screen. He was the one giving orders at the beginning of the movie when they were having the meeting. All the bad guys were having their meeting, the Spectre meeting.
Mm-mm.
Blofeld was the guy behind
Oh.
the screen, the hidden screens. You never saw him.
So that guy with the eye patch was a good guy?
No, the guy with the eye patch was number two. He was Spectre 2. And Blofeld was supposedly Spectre 1.
Yeah. So, pretty good movie. My third favorite Sean Connery, I think. Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Okay, so it's rated PG, 1967, 117 minutes. Okay. Then we're coming to the first Bond movie ever made. Dun, 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 dun.
Dr. No.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. First one didn't really have like the thing that they usually did in the other Bond movies. Didn't have like the same type of music for the gun barrel, but it was the first one.
Yeah, it was the first one. The opening was a little different.
Well, the opening, like the beginning part of the gun barrel, it would have the same type of gun barrel, just had like an intro, like the song right after, and you know, a song. So, for Russia loves the first one that had the first Bond movie that had a song, I think.
A song with words, you mean, with lyrics.
Yeah. So this one is rated PG, 1962, 110 minutes. So that means it's 10 minutes less than an hour.
2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the Bond.
The Ultimate Edition's overview.
Yes. Hope y'all guys enjoyed this very long episode. And
Yeah, we've been talking for a while now.
yeah,
Almost 30 minutes. Wow.
yeah. But bye.
Well, we'll see you later.
Uh-huh.
Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing more of these kind of.
Yeah, so we'll be like doing ratings of them and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll do a few. We'll be doing more of these type of videos. So
So stay tuned for Minecraft for the PC this month.
at some point in June, yes.
Yeah, around I think like I don't know when we're gonna do it, but I really at least want it at least before June 21st.
And we're almost through with our playthrough for
Plants vs.
Plants
Zombies
vs. Zombies
and on the adventure mode.
on the adventure mode. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're on the roof. We're on the
Yeah,
roof. Just got a few more levels to go before we finish that.
So bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.